Hey guys, Jaws the Shark Reviews here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition, Voyager class, War for Cybertron, Megatron. So, here he is in his Cybertronian tank mode, and yeah, so this is the, well, at least for me, third Gamer Edition figure. I still haven't found Barricade yet. And I know Cliff Jumper's out now too, so hopefully I'll find him. But yeah, here is Megatron. Now this is him based off of his appearance in the War for Cybertron video game. And yeah, I've always been a fan of this design, so when this guy was revealed, of course I was hyped. And yeah, and here he is, and wow, he is a really neat figure. But why that is, let's take a look at, or actually first, before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at his packaging. So here it is. You got a really nice looking render here of him from the War for Cybertron game. Then there's the logo for said game. And yeah, you got this right here. He is Gamer Edition 04. On the side here, you get a more up close shot of the render. 04, Voyager class. On the top here, Transformers War for Cybertron. Then you get a further view of the render, and then the Gamer Edition logo. And up here, video game inspired. The background is called Secure the Station. And he has 22 steps. There's CGI renders right there. And you can read this bio if you want. And here's what he looks like with the backdrop. So, yeah, that is it for the packaging. So let's bring in Megatron right back in here. And yeah, here's his tank mode. I think it looks really nice. So yeah, let's get a close look. So of course, you got his fusion can right here. And yeah, and I will say, it is accurate sculpt-wise, so I do like that. But it would be nice if it had, a little bit more paint going on in between the little areas. But it's fine. And there's the top right here. Unfortunately, the turret does not rotate, so yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But again, the original didn't either, so yeah. Yeah, what's going on right here. And yeah, it looks really cool. I love that silver that they have right here, and right here as well. Pretty neat. And there's his little flying shreds, or whatever you want to call them. And I really like how they have these little spike things right here. Well, they're not spikes, but you know what I mean. And here's the other side. Here's the bottom. It's a little bit of a mess, as you can see. Also visible head syndrome right there. Oop, I forgot to flip this out. Whoops. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. So I got that fixed now. But yeah, besides the bottom right here looking a bit messy, I will say, yeah, his tank mode is pretty nice. Oh, here's the back right here. A little bit hollow in there. Not too shabby. I think it's good. It would have been nice if, he could rotate the turret, but oh well. It was not meant to be, I guess. So yeah. Now, anyways, for the accessories, well, again, he comes with this fusion can, but you can't store his other accessory in this mode. So he comes with a club right here, the one he had in the game. And by the way, I think this looks really, really nice. I guess you could use a bit more paint in some areas in between. But, it still looks fine. So there's a little post right here, and there's a hole right in there, and you can just attach this right there, and then there you go. So now you got the accessory storage. And yeah, it looks a little goofy, but, hey, you can do it if you want. So, yeah, now anyways, now for the alt mode size comparisons. Here he is with Optimus Prime. Here he is with Bumblebee. And here he is with the original 2010 figure, the deluxe. And I still like this one too, but both are good. This one's a lot more cleaner looking, I'd say, because if you look at it, compared to this one, it's a lot more, compact. But I still love this one as well. Both are good. But yeah, now whoever you think is better, well, comment down below. So yeah, that is it for the alt mode size comparisons. So anyways, now for the transformation, you just want to remove his fusion cannon. And so yeah, little parts forming, boo-hoo. And then next what you want to do is you want to untab the legs here, or what will become the legs, from this piece right here. See that tab goes into the slot. You want to do the same thing right here. And there you go, just want to bring that down and straighten out the legs there. And there you go. Then next, flip out the foot and then move this up right here. Oh, and then you also want to rotate in this, that little tread piece. And you just want to make sure everything's all out of the way and clear. And then you also want to flip in this tread and then squeeze the leg together. Then rotate around this way. And you want to do the same thing right over here. So you just want to bring this down. There we go. And just fold this in. Come on, it's a little tight. There we go. And flip this in. And then close that up. Flip out the toe. Oh, there we go. Rotate around the leg. And now I got both legs done right there. So let's move up the camera right here and get to the rest of the transformations. So the next one you want to do is untab the arm right here and swing it outwards. And then untab this arm from both parts and swing it back over here. And then just bring this down, and now you got both arms done. You just want to flip down this piece here on his left shoulder. Then flip open these panels, rotate out the hands, and you want to do the same thing right here. There you go. So now you got both arms done. Now let's get to the final steps. So you just want to swivel this piece right here back, and then kind of want to bring this all down right here, and that'll squeeze together right there. And finally what you want to do is bring up this chest piece and close that in. And once you got that all done, there you guys have Megatron in his robot mode. And yeah, I gotta say, this does look pretty nice. So yeah. But of course, we cannot complete Megatron right here without his good old fusion cannon. So we will attach to that right here. And there you go. Now he's complete. And yeah, I gotta say, he looks really nice. Absolutely love the way that they did this guy. But yeah. Anyways, for the head sculpt, really like it. Definitely accurate to the game. And yeah, I love the way they did the chest piece as well. And I like how they, painted in this purple here. And the purple here as well. All the purple in this looks pretty nice. So yeah, even the red too. I like it. Here's the side right here. Kind of like how these look like claws a little bit. And yeah, so let's take a look at the back. Pretty nice and clean. And here's the side. Yeah, really nice. So anyways, now for the articulation. His head is on a ball joint, so it can move side to side. Can only look up that far, down that far. Shoulders to move outwards that far. A full 180 rotation. A bicep swivel. And then a double bend at the elbow. And then he does have kind of a little bit of in and out movement here at the hands, or the wrist I should say. No wrist swivel though. He does have a waist swivel. Legs can kick up this far, back that far, and then out that far, pretty far actually. He technically doesn't have a thigh swivel, but he does have a swivel right here. So it's kind of more of a knee swivel. Speaking of knees, you can bend them, but only so far, unfortunately, because of the way they designed this. This is one of the few things I'm not huge on, and I know many others aren't. They molded in this thing right here, and I can tell you this, if you haven't seen anyone else's review, then I'll be the first to tell you this. These do nothing. These do absolutely nothing. They don't tab in anywhere. They're just kind of there. So at some point in the future, I plan on shaving those off to give them more knee, more knee movement, but man, it's super unnecessary. He can only bend his knees that far. That's really, really dumb. Again, I don't get why they put that in there, but they did. Oh yeah, I want to know. Yeah, they did give silver paint here for the knees, so that's cool. Like kind of in the middle there. It's a little hard to see, but I want to note that. But anyways, back to articulation. He does have ankle pivot, and the toes can move up and down, and can move this right here as well. So yeah, plenty of posability. I just really wish that they didn't add in that like little tab looking things on the back of his knees, because that just looks really bad and unnecessary. So like if there's like something for transformation, then I wouldn't be too thrown it, but I can kind of get past it. But that's just super unnecessary. I do not know why they need to add that in. Yeah, but besides that, he does have some pretty solid articulation. So yeah. Now, anyways, again for accessories, well, again, he comes with his club right here, and you can put that in his hand. Now, of course, as with all these Gamer Edition figures, their right forearm can get removed. So there's that right here, there. But for this guy, it's a little unnecessary. The only thing I suppose you could do with this is just kind of attach his fusion cannon and have him like that, but that just looks bad. So I don't know why they gave him that feature, but hey, at least he could have the option of mix and match. So I guess in that regard, it's cool. But luckily his forearm does stay in tight, a lot tighter than Optimus, because his is a little. I mean, it's not loose, but it's a little bit easier to get out than Megatron right here. But yeah, so there's that. Not a whole lot, but yeah, I really do love his mace, or not mace, club. So yeah, anyways, now for the robot mode size comparisons. Here he is with Optimus Prime. And I'd say that's pretty good scale. Right there. So there's that. Here he is with Bumblebee. And last but not least, here he is with the original 2010 figure. And yeah, definite improvement with this guy here. But I still love the original one, though. They did a lot of cool things. The fusion cannon is a lot cooler. It's not accurate, but it's a lot cooler, because, I mean, you see how huge that is and all the cool designs in there. But yeah, definitely this guy wins, and definitely in terms of accuracy and stuff, and is a lot, funner to pose around with. But again, I still love this guy. Even 13 years later, he's still a good figure, so... yeah, so there you guys have the robot mode size comparisons. And of course, because this is still a Studio Series figure, let's take a look at his backdrop. And yeah, I think this looks really cool. So yeah, there's the image right there. You got Transformers War for Cybertron down here. He's 04, Gamer Edition. And yeah, so all that right there. So you can place Megatron down here if you want. And there you go. As always, I don't keep these. I just, like showing these off here in the review. And as soon as I review the figure, then I just throw out the backdrop. But yeah, there it is with that backdrop back there. And it's kind of cool, I guess. It's not some, like, epic scene. It's just kind of Ram scenario in the background. But, I'm all for it. So, yeah. And there you guys have my review for the Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition, Voyager Class, War for Cybertron, Megatron. And I gotta say, this is a really, really nice figure. I'd say definitely one of my favorite figures of the year, but that's not to say he has flaws. He does have quite a few flaws. Again, the knee thing, that's probably the thing I dislike the most about this. Like, I don't get why they had to put that there. Again, I could shave out the plastic, but it's still unnecessary. Why did they even put that in there in the first place? It's pretty dumb. Other little critiques, I guess you could use a bit more paint around certain areas, like the arms, and I'd say really the area that he should have more paint is the fusion cannon, because it seems a little dull just for it to be that plain old black color, just that. Like, they painted black, but then that's it. It looks like they could have had a little more detail in there, or, well, they have enough detail, they just need a little more paint. But the fusion cannon itself looks cool. This, again, would be nice if they had a little more paint, a little here and there. And the yellow mode's pretty good too. It would be nice though if the turret could rotate, but yeah, besides that, really, really nice figure. The robot mode looks great, alt mode looks cool. Absolutely love that club accessory. And yeah, just really another really well done figure here by Hasbro, especially in this Gamer Edition subline. So yeah, but anyways guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of this figure. So anyways guys, as always, till all are one.